Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones Ncaa25 Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And the Red Raiders will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Bears' return team didn't help matters out much there. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
The Bears want to crank the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Running back searching for a hole.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Dropping back, it's Bennett. Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages.
Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense has its first opportunity of the day. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They're like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
On the move, it's Dickey. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Toss sweep to the right. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular.
He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Strong. They're working that left side. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
I love the start for this quarterback. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and got a lot of confidence.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They go to the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. They're going to run it. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up fourth and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
And the Red Raiders have it with a first and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Bennett. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass hits. Picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On the move at the 30. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker, it's Porter. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw it again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bennett. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 34. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To throw, it's Strong. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Quarterback empties his backfield. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Strong. He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Bears will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. To the air, it's strong. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking for a productive play on first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
He's looking for a man on second down. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. It's a draw. Steamrolls his way ahead. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be fourth down and 3 yards to go. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. He got it.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down, and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing fourth and 1.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Waters. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
He's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch. Yeah,
you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Smashes through. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much...
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. At the 45 on his way. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The pitch to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Running with power. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking for a man. It's Strong. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Georgia Tech went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On second down, looking again to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Back to throw, it's Bennett. It's complete on the right side.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll fire. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he's just going to spike it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down now after the sack. Looking to throw, it's Strong. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Washington. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
Third down coming.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just... it.